All right, I want to welcome everyone to our live Saturday morning presentation. As you can see by my screen, we're going to be talking about how to market Mistica and Liquid Chlorophyll. And I'm actually kind of doing this a little differently than a lot of my presentations today. What I want to do is I want to show you the process that I go through if I decide that I want to market a particular product. And so when I do that, there's two things that are important to me to be able to market the product. The first thing is I need to know what my market is. And the second thing I need to do is I need to know what my product is. So we're going to be looking at two great products from Synergy Worldwide today called Mistica and Liquid Chlorophyll. I use both of these products. I've already had my morning shake. I always have a shot glass of Mistica in my morning shake. And sometimes in the evening, I'll drink a shot glass of Mistica. If I'm feeling like my nose is a little bit bothered by allergens in the air, then in the evenings, I'll take a shot glass of Mistica. And then I always have at least 2 to 4 glasses of liquid chlorophyll on a daily basis. In fact, I've got a glass sitting on my desk right now as I'm doing this presentation. So these are two products that I personally use on a daily basis. I think they're absolutely outstanding products from Synergy Worldwide. And if you're not using them, I would highly recommend that you do. Whether you market them or not, these are products that are going to definitely help you and your overall health. But what I want to do today is I want to help you understand this process that I go through, that if I've chosen to market a product, how I go about the process of getting information in an understandable way to the general public. So the first thing that I always do is I go to Google. I'm not a big fan of Google, but from a search engine standpoint, you can't discount them. They are the #1 search engine out there. And as you can see, I put in a search term called market for antioxidant drinks, because that's what basically Mistica and Liquid Chlorophyll are. They are powerful antioxidant drinks. They have different properties. They target some different aspects within your body, but that would be the general framework for those two products. And as you can see, what Google does is they give you an overview of your search term, and then they give you links that you can go to that if you want to look at an article in greater depth and detail. And as you can see by this overview, the global antioxidant beverage market is projected to grow at 8.7% during the forecast period of 2020 through 2025. So we're 2 years into this forecast period, taking initiatives to increase awareness about the benefits associated with the consumption of antioxidant beverages. Now, as you can see, the fastest growing market is in the Asian Pacific, but the largest market for antioxidant drinks is here in North America. And if I scroll down here, that's not what I want. If I scroll down here, there's this article here that I found, Antioxidant Drinks, Consumer Preferences and Trends. So if I'm going to market to a particular area, I want to understand who my potential customers are that I could then begin to market to, especially if I'm using social media outlets. Now, as I scroll down here, there's a couple things here. Selecting beneficial antioxidant drinks. So antioxidant-rich ingredients such as fruits, vegetables, coffee, or tea. Well, that's all in Mistica other than the coffee. And low levels of artificial flavors, additives, and added sugars. Well, that applies to both of these products. And when you begin to scroll down here, here are areas of people groups that you could market to. Aging people interested in sources of vitality and energy. Millennials willing to try products with wellness benefits. Busy people who gravitate towards fast and efficient sources of nutrition. And so there are 3 large markets for that product, or for both of these products. Now, I know who's on today. we're all above the age of 50. And so for ourselves, we're looking at, people in our age category that are looking to improve their vitality and energy. So again, if you're doing social media, you can do something like, hey, are you looking to improve your vitality? Or you could do something. I'm just going to use my example. And I'm only using this not because I want you to wish me happy birthday, just simply because I turned 69 yesterday, and people who see me don't think that I'm 69. I don't act like I'm 69, and I'm building a deck out behind my house. Most people wouldn't be at 69 doing what I'm doing. Bob Wishmeyer is building a second house for his sister. People wouldn't expect him to be doing what he's doing at his age. We're able to do these things because we have vitality, we have energy, and there's a reason why we have vitality and energy. So you can harness that. You can share your story. Bob Wishmeyer could share on social media, hey, I've been working on this project for my sister and building this house. Boy, it's a lot of work. I sure glad I've got vitality and energy to do this things. And thankfully I found products that give me that vitality, that give me that energy, that helps me be able to do these things. Interested? DM me, call me, whatever you want to do. I mean, you can use your stories, because we're all doing projects. Every person who's listening to this live is doing some type of project that a lot of people would not do because they don't have the vitality and energy. But for our age category, they're looking for vitality and energy. And so there's just a lot of different things that you can do to begin this process of marketing. Once you understand who you're marketing to and some of the parameters that will speak to the people who are looking for this type of thing. Now, so I'm not going to go into much more depth and detail here with regards to the market, just to let you know that this is the process that I do. I can back click on this and I can go down and I can begin to look at potential other things that would be out there that would help me understand my market, so that I can begin to get ideas on how I want to market to that. I'll share some ideas that I've thought of towards the end of my presentation today. Now, the next thing I need to do is I need to understand what my product is. Now, since I'm going to be looking at antioxidants, again, I want you to understand that there are resources that are available to you, that all you need to do is, again, go to our Synergy family. Once you get on there, because we're, improving antioxidants is really in the immune health category. You can click on immune health. You'll come to this dedicated page, and you can see that there's some great PDFs that Synergy Worldwide created to help you understand antioxidant infographic, a Mistica infographic, a liquid chlorophyll infographic. And so I pulled those things up. And so let's start with helping you understand what an antioxidant is. Now, I've talked about this in the past. We've done a Saturday presentation with regards to the need for antioxidants to protect us from free radical damage. Free radicals are molecules that are missing an electron in their outer orbit. That makes them unstable. They want to be stable. No one likes to be unstable. So everyone is working towards becoming stable. And so what a free radical does is it then steals an electron from another molecule or atom to stabilize itself. But once it steals that electron, that atom or molecule that it steals it from becomes unstable, becomes a free radical. So what does it do? It then steals an electron from another atom or molecule, stabilizes itself, and creates a new free radical. And that process continues until it does one of two things. Either hits your membrane and steals an electron from an outer molecule on one of your membranes. So it stabilizes itself, but it causes slight damage to your membrane, inflammation. And the more free radicals that you have in your system, the more that transfers eventually down to stealing electrons from cell membranes, causing damage to those cell membranes, leading to inflammation, which is the underlying cause of almost all diseases. Or the free radical encounters an antioxidant before it gets to your cell membrane, and it steals an electron from an antioxidant. Now, the difference between an antioxidant and another molecule is that antioxidants can lose an outer electron and still remain stable. So whether they have their full complement of electrons in the outer orbit or they're missing an electron, they stay a stable molecule. And because of that, antioxidants are powerful in reducing free radical damage. So again, you can go through this PDF. It helps you understand that there are key superfoods like acai berries, grapes, blueberries, raspberries, pomegranate, bergamot orange, barley grass, green tea. Well, bergamot orange is in our metabolic LDL. It's one of the most powerful antioxidant products that Synergy Worldwide has. It's typically used for helping people with cholesterol issues because, again, the bergamot fruit by itself is good at helping the body to reduce LDL oxidation, which is the key to vascular inflammation. But it also contains 9 other fruits and vegetables that have high ORAC values or high antioxidant properties that when combined makes a huge difference. So if we're looking at a very powerful antioxidant product, metabolic LDL is hugely important to be taking on a daily basis. But if you look at the 2 liquids that we're looking at today, barley grass is in the liquid chlorophyll. Green tea, pomegranate, raspberries, blueberries, grapes, and acai are all in the Mistica product. And as you can see on this PDF, they also highlight other Synergy products that are great antioxidant drinks. As you can see, we talked about metabolic LDL, but Pro Arch Time Plus, Essential Greens, Vitazone, and the Biome Shake. Now, because we want to understand our products, we'll go to Mistica first. I've shared this story before. I don't remember the exact date that Mistica came out, but I do remember the exact time of year that it came out. It came out in October. It was when my daughter was still in college. My wife and I were going to meet her. It was her birthday. Her birthday's in October. And on the way to the college, I had to pull over to a drugstore because my allergies were out of control. My nose was running like a sieve, and I needed to find something to help me. So I got something, met up with our daughter. Don't remember how long we spent there, but I do remember that when we got back home, on my porch was a box from Synergy Worldwide of a new product that just came out called Mistica. And so I took it inside and I started to use that product where I would take 2 shot glasses twice a day. And I did that for a week. And within a week, my allergies cleared up. I didn't have any problems with a running nose like a sieve. Now, my nose still runs at times. Have never been able to get rid of that completely. It's most likely a characteristic within my family because my grandfather's nose ran all the time. My mom's nose ran all the time. My nose runs too at times. But I do not have the problems in October with the pollen counts. I don't have problems in the spring with pollen counts. I don't have any of those issues that I used to have. And I attribute it to Mistica. This is a powerful antioxidant beverage. Now, I don't take 4 of them on a daily basis like I did for that first week, but I do take one shot glass of Mistica every day. And sometimes if my allergies begin to flare up slightly, I knock it out quickly by taking a second shot glass. And I might do that for 2 or 3 days, and then I don't need to do that anymore. Now, as you go down through this, it gives you information with regards to, different other ingredients that are in this. And it also, if you go and look at the flyer that they have for Mistica, they also begin to talk about the benefits. And these are benefits that you can share in social media without getting into trouble, because these are benefits that have all been vetted through Synergy Worldwide. Counters free radical damage and premature aging. Well, right there is a marketing strategy. Again, I could do on social media. I just turned 90. I just turned 69. Almost reversed my numbers there. I just turned 69. And when people see me, they're shocked. They don't think that I'm 69. You look at my face, I don't look like I'm 69. If you're looking to slow down the aging process, I've found a great drink that will help you do that. Interested? Call me or DM me. Second benefit, maintains cholesterol levels already in the normal range, supports normal psychological function. Boy, there's a lot of people that could use that in today's world. Supports normal red blood cell formation, supports normal homocysteine metabolism. So again, there's things that you can key into that can create interest. Now, homocysteine metabolism, most people aren't going to be interested in that, won't most likely even understand that. Maybe normal red blood cell formation, not a big thing. So basically, the 2 areas of marketing for Mistica is protection from free radical damage, slowing down the aging process, improving your health and vitality. You could even most likely make a statement with regards to helping to boost your immune system. Now, again, it's a pretty simple thing. You just take a shot glass, 1 ounce of Mistica on a daily basis. And again, just you can look at the different ingredients that are in this product, but this product is just an outstanding product for helping people to increase their antioxidant levels within their body to, again, help to slow down free radical damage. Now, the next product is liquid chlorophyll. I wrote a headline. I'll share it with you. I might as well share it right now. All right, because this will make a little bit sense. As you can see from this flyer, if you look at the structure of hemoglobin and you look at the structure of chlorophyll, the structure of both of them are the same. The difference is the central molecule that holds them together. In this case, it's iron, and in chlorophyll, it's magnesium. So iron is the central portion of hemoglobin. Magnesium is the central portion of magnesium. So both of these are very similar. And so here's a headline that I wrote. Let me get out of this for a second. I said, did you know plant blood is similar to human blood? Strange but true. Find out more. So again, you're looking to create a headline that might perk people's interest. I didn't know plants had blood. Well, really, they do. Chlorophyll. Chlorophyll is what converts sunlight to energy. Now, what's chlorophyllin? Well, what they do is they remove the magnesium molecule and replace it with a sodium copper molecule. So you have something that becomes water soluble. If they didn't do that, it would be a little bit more difficult for the body to absorb the chlorophyll. And so this makes it more accessible in terms of helping your body to bring the chlorophyll into its system so that chlorophyll can do what it's meant to do. There's some properties to this. And when you look at liquid chlorophyll, again, what are its benefits? Cardiovascular support, blood cleansing, immune enhancement, increased intestinal health, overall increased sense of well-being, supports body's natural ability to remove toxins. So there's a whole bunch of areas of marketing. There's marketing for cardiovascular support. Some people understand blood cleansing because they're going to dialysis because they've got some kidney issue problems. And so blood cleansing would make sense to them that maybe this product could help them. Everyone understands immune enhancement, especially in the world that we live in today with COVID-19 and all the variations of the COVID virus that have occurred. Everyone is interested in ways that they can improve their immune system to give them a better chance of staying healthy. Increased intestinal health. Again, there's a lot of people, because of the types of foods that they eat, the stress that they're under, that they're having issues there. Again, this is a great product that can help them in that area. Overall increased sense of well-being, supports the body's natural ability to remove toxins. Again, there's a lot of people that go through detox programs. This would be a great product for them to use when they're going through a detox program, or use on a regular basis so that they don't have to go through as many detox programs as they do. And from a usage standpoint, it's like, I mean, both of these products are so easy to use. An ounce or a shot glass of Mistica, and as you can see, 2 tablespoons in a glass of water, and do it 2 times a day. I can share with you that for me personally, you can at least for me, if I'm drinking water, I personally don't drink very much water on a daily basis. But when I add liquid chlorophyll to my water, I don't mind consuming it. It tastes great. So I increase my water consumption by adding liquid chlorophyll to my water, and it helps me to be able to sorry, I have grandkids coming to visit me. So it helps me to drink more water, which again hydrates my system, helps my kidneys to work more effectively. Plus, what am I doing? I'm helping to remove toxins, which again helps my kidneys work more effectively. I'm increasing my cardiovascular support, which helps my kidneys. I'm doing that blood cleansing, which helps my kidneys. So there's just so many benefits to this product that, again, from a social media standpoint, you can begin to highlight different types of benefits to see if you can create interest. And then you can share your story. You can share how easy it is. You could take a picture of your liquid chlorophyll on your desk and let people know, hey, we all need to drink more water consumption. It's going to help us think better. It's going to help our bodies work better. But I don't know about you, but I personally don't like drinking water by itself. But I've found something that I can add to my water that's extremely cost effective, has huge health benefits, and actually makes my water taste good. Interested? Call me or DM me. And so again, there's so many different ways that you can go about this process, that as you know the different types of benefits and your market, you can begin doing a streaming consciousness of just writing headlines and questions. And so as you can see here, I started the process of writing different types of headlines. Do you know plant blood is similar to human blood? Strange but true, find out more. Are you looking for a powerful antioxidant drink? I found one and it's delicious. Hate drinking water, but need to? I found the solution. If you're interested, call me. P.S. It's actually going to cleanse your blood, help detoxify you, and boost your immune system. So again, I didn't type that down because I don't want to take time to do that. But this is the process that I go through, is that as I gain information, that information creates ideas. I then create a sheet like this. I type out my ideas, my headlines, the questions, the thoughts, the different ways of marketing. Doesn't mean that they're all going to be used. Doesn't mean that they're all good. But what it does is I just use that stream of consciousness to begin to do the process of creating headlines and ideas that I can then go back to. And then if I like it, I can flesh it out in greater depth and detail that I can then use it for a social media post or creating a video around, and then use the video on YouTube through a process that I use with a company called Pictori to create my videos. And then I just put it out there into YouTube. That's where I do most of my social media work in, is YouTube. And then I allow people to contact me because they see the information. They're looking for the information. If it's on YouTube and they see my video, it's because they're searching for that type of information. And if my video is done well, then I can create an impact. I can have a link in my description where they can go directly order it from Synergy Worldwide through my Synergy ID number, or they can call me and get the product directly from me if I choose to stock that product. I personally don't, I use these products personally, so I keep a large supply because I go through them so often, but it's not something that I typically market like I do Pro Arginine. But again, these are two powerful products that you could add to either what you're doing to improve your health or helping others improve their health through some social media strategies. So with that said, do I have any questions from anyone on today's presentation?
Thank you for the stellar information. In the beginning of your conversation, I had that same experience that you were talking about, Dan. I was at my prosthetic people on Thursday, and the guy said, "Oh, you must be my age. I'm 58." And I said, "No, I'm 70.
Wow.
So it's
nice compliment.
Yeah, it was. But, you know, I learned my discipline from being a marathon runner. Discipline, determination, and dedication. A lot of people have none, let alone one. So you guys are quite correct. And thank you very much for explaining this. This is extremely graphic and excellent information.
Thank you, Ted. Appreciate it.
Yeah, Dan, great presentation this morning. Thanks so much.
You're welcome, Bob. You finished that house yet?
Doing the finish work now on the inside, doing some cabinetry work and getting the plumbing going. So getting really close.
Okay.
Yep. Good luck with your deck. That's always fun project.
Yeah, those boards are heavier than what they were 10 years ago.
I know. Everything's a little harder than it was 10 years ago, but it's still good. So,
yep.
Presentation. I'm a huge fan of liquid chlorophyll, Dan. It's every day. I look forward to my liquid chlorophyll every day, and one of my favorite products.
Yeah, and it's so inexpensive. I mean, you're just talking pennies a glass, because you can get like
exactly
70 servings out of a bottle of liquid chlorophyll. It's just one of the most powerful products that they have that I don't know if people realize how great that product is.
Yeah, Isn't it their number one product in Asia?
Yeah, I actually have a Synergy used to be in the Philippines, and then they withdrew from the Philippines with the different changes in the political government there. But I do have a former distributor that's in the Philippines, and then she orders, because you can get liquid chlorophyll in a bulk pack of 24 bottles. And so what she does is I order for her 24 bottles of liquid chlorophyll. It goes to New York to a freight forwarder that goes to the Philippines. And then in the Philippines, she then sells that. And, she sells a lot because it's a huge seller over in Philippines. People are looking for liquid chlorophyll. They use it almost like they drink water.
You remember we were at a Synergy meeting years ago, and there was a gal there from Vietnam talking about what she had gone through as a young girl in Vietnam. And, it was complicated and really sad story, but she actually ate some grass. She was starving to death and ate grass. She managed to stay alive and crawled off into the jungle, eventually made it back to the United States, became a doctor. But she attributed the simple fact that she was able to literally stay alive just by getting chlorophyll out of the grass that she was eating, which was the only thing she could get a hold of at the time.
Sure.
She used to say that liquid chlorophyll was Proarginine's wife. It was funny. It was fun.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Yeah.
Julie Tong was her name. Julie Tong.
Okay. I don't think I ever met her.
Really neat lady from Los Angeles.
Okay. Well, thanks for sharing that.
Hey, Dan.
Yes.
I found over the years, Mistica twice a day has really kept my memory intact to the point of when I was probably in my 20s. And I know Dana and I have discussed that multiple times. It's a stellar component along with the arginine for memory, for photostatic memory, which is pretty phenomenal when you start creeping up over 69 and 70.
Sure.
FYI.
Yep. No, appreciate that. Thank you for sharing. Anyone else before we say goodbye today?
Hello, Dan. It's Donald. Just thank you for the presentation.
You're welcome. All right. Thank you. We have a special presentation next Saturday by David Munoz. He's going to be sharing with us some of his techniques that he uses for creating videos. Again, David has learned this process. He's going to share some of his techniques and secrets. It's a very powerful way for you to get your message out. It's something that I learned a long time ago. It really is how I've built my Synergy business, is through my YouTube videos. And there are systems out there that makes this process a lot easier than what people think. And so David's going to be sharing some of his techniques that he uses to help people understand that while he looks like a wizard, there's something behind the background that allows him to be the wizard that everyone thinks that he is. But I don't want to share anything more than that. So come back next Saturday so that David can show us some of the techniques that he uses that makes him look good on the camera. Thank you, everyone. Have a blessed weekend. We'll talk to you next Saturday.